Well, hello, and today we're going to be going through my internal linking tool. Now, this was born out of necessity, I guess. Obviously, I'm a blogger, and by the way, hi, I'm Andrew. And to effectively put all your links and interlinking between your blog posts and making sure there are no rel and target equals blank and all that is sometimes a bit confusing, and sometimes you miss things, and sometimes you get broken links and double ups and things like that. So that's why I developed this tool. Okay, and this is pretty intense. So what we'll do is I'll go through a couple of different examples on how to use it, and we'll go from there. Now, obviously, you can go light or dark mode. Looks pretty. I prefer dark mode. So what we're going to do is actually head over to a post, which is this one here. So we're going to copy the URL. I've put a couple of dodgy links in there so the tool can, obviously help us find those mistakes. So we put the URL in there. We put the keyword in there, and we'll take out the little dash, and we'll grab the title. Okay, and we'll come back. So this is the entry fields into the link details, and what we also need is the meta description. Now that is obviously down in your Yoast. You can grab it from down there, or another way you can do it is just grab the excerpt from up there. Now where were we? This one? No. This one? No. This one. All right, and you put the meta description in there. So there's all the details you need to put in for the article itself. Now, what you want to do is you want to put in all the approved internal links. So all the links that you think could go into this article. Okay, so I keep all of my blog posts, okay, in a spreadsheet under different categories. Health, make money online, you've got toxic foods, frequency therapy. All right, now obviously EMS therapy is part of this. There it is there. Okay, now I've put a couple of other posts in there, like a category post, a frequency category post, and I've put in a dodgy one, which is just like post 2316, which is made up. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll grab all of those links, which are saved there, and copy them. And we go back to the tool, and we put them in there. Okay, and we can just up that. Whoops, I nearly knocked the microphone over. Oops, good save. Okay, so there are your approved links, and there's the article and the meta description and everything there. Now, what it wants you to do is to paste the complete blog post in there. And we go over to these three dots over here on the right-hand corner up the top, and we go code editor instead of visual editor. All right, and then it comes up in code. Then all you do is you go Control A to highlight it all, and Control C to copy it. Then we come back to the tool, and we go Control A to highlight everything, Control V to copy the HTML. Right, that way then we can see all of the links and everything in there. All right, now if you've got tools on your page, you want to protect those code blocks. Right, main body beats frequently asked questions. This is cool. The tool actually goes in and it wants to put contextual links in the main body of the blog post and not in the frequently asked questions. Okay, it will put them in the frequently asked questions if there is no logical place to put them in the main body. But that's a very good SEO thing to do. Have the contextual links up in the main body. You don't want to put more than one link, and you always want to open links in new tabs so people want So when people click on it, it opens a new tab and doesn't navigate away from your blog post. And the other thing is, which means target equals blank and rel equals no opener, is a security thing, and you want that on every link. So we go analyze post, and what it does is it says, right, there's 15 usable links. There's existing 26 links. Okay. Available links is 2, so there's 2 links in that list that aren't in the post yet. Okay. And it goes to duplicate URL warnings, so there's a couple of links twice. And it gives you these ones, contextual and turn. Right, one of the links is missing a target equals blank, so it'll go and fix that. Okay. One of these links is missing a rel no opener, so it warns you all about that. Okay. One frequently asked questions placement warning. What's that saying? Oh, it's saying that your frequently asked questions section is before your conclusion. Now, it says in there, obviously, if the frequently asked questions are a precursor or overcoming objections before you get to the final thoughts and call to action, then that's fine. But generally, you want to have the frequently asked questions at the bottom. So it's just giving you a warning about that. Okay, approved links already used, and it lists all of them off. Okay. Approved links still available. You've got the PEMF and the frequency therapy categories. And in fact, that one was in there and I deleted it just so the tool would find it. And that is a category. That takes you to where I want you, it's a bit of a cluster of stuff. All right, self links skipped. So obviously it skipped that link because that's the link for the actual post itself, and you don't want to link to your own post. Okay. And the link here, post 2316, was excluded because they don't know what the post is about. How can you insert that into your post? Now, one surefire way of fixing that is if you've got those post 2316 instead of having the SEO keyword slug, I would absolutely go and amend that. But you can also put a title in there and say all right, put a title in there and have a vertical line, and that describes that down here. Okay, now by doing that, put a U behind there perhaps. By doing that, if we then reanalyze the post, it'll say 16 available links, and you'll find down here that it's not excluded anymore because it can work out that it's about frequency therapy. How cool is that? But we'll leave that out because it's a made up thing. So we'll go and delete. In fact, we'll delete that entire post out of there because we don't need that link. It's a pretend one just for this video. Now, there's already links in the post. It's a click to tweet, and it's got a Facebook link saying reach out, and it's got a Calendly link which is saying book a call, another Facebook link which is message me, a click to tweet, a lead capture page, and a lead capture page again. All right, so it's leaving all those in there because I want them there. That's part of your sales process. And it lists off all the image links as well because it links out to your image. Okay, and it just lists them there to say, look, we know they're there, we're not going to touch them. Duplicate contextual warnings. So there's no double ups in your links other than the call to actions, which is fine. Duplicate call to actions it's listing off Facebook, the 51-day challenge. All right, and they're meant to be there because I want people to reach out. Right, and this I've done on purpose as well. This link here, I've purposely not done a target blank, which means open in a new window, and missing rel no opener, which you need to have in every link. There's no markdown links, although if you know what they are, it will identify them in your post. There's no protected blocks, so if you've got code or HTML that you need to protect. And contextual internal links not approved in this list. So it's got a link to arthritis, which is fine because it's going to the arthritis page, and QR code generator. And I've just tacked that down on the bottom just to give this video some something to find, more to the point. Right, so now it's got all of that information. It's found all the links and given you all the warnings. What are we going to do with that? Right, because this is a browser application, what it will do is create an AI prompt. And if we click on that, all the information above is going to be included in this prompt. So what it's going to do is it says you're an experienced SEO editor, internal linking specialist, and WordPress content creator. All right, we're going to do the internal links. Primary keyword is, and it regurgitates the title, keyword, meta description, and URL. Right, here are the options. It gives it the rules, and it says, right, these are the internal links we're allowed to have. Approved links skipped. All right, and it's basically telling it what it's worked out above. All right, it tells you the existing links and the image links and all that. Right, and it says existing manual supporting links left unchanged. All right, and it tells you don't change any of these links. Don't change any of the image links. Don't change any of the protected blocks. Structure warnings. All right, it says the FAQ appears before the final thoughts. Consider moving the FAQ. All right, that's a warning. And it gives you a whole bunch of rules. Do this, don't do that. Put the things in the main body, not the FAQ. You can go through and read all these. I'm not going to read them out word for word, but there's a whole bunch of rules that you can and cannot do. All right. Then it says, right, when you send this back, I need it in this format. Updated article, internal linking report. Another says, put all the links in you're allowed to put in, move them if you can, all right, according to all these rules up here. Then tell me what you did. All right, and then it gives you the completed article. It lists off the article existing in HTML. All right, the entire post. Okay, could you write an AI prompt like that? I know I couldn't. All right, but this tool does. So what you do then is you go copy prompt, and you go over to ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, one of your AI tools. Okay, you'll know which one you work. I actually have ChatGPT, and it's actually on another screen. So what I'll do is I will open a new chat, and I will paste that prompt in there. Okay, and I'll drag it over just so you can see. All right, I've pasted the prompt in there, and it's just loading at the moment. And then we'll go enter. That's all you do. You let the prompt do all the talking. Then you've got to give it a minute because it's got a bit of work to do. Okay. Now I've got a pro level or plus level, sorry, ChatGPT account, which is like $20. It's not much. Okay, and the free one would probably do it. But I use AI a lot for blogging and stuff like that, helping me code these tools and things. And you can see it's thinking away. Okay, it thought for 3.5 minutes and says done. All right, I've got a full WordPress ready internal linking output from the uploaded EMS therapy article brief. All right, so download the full updated article and internal linking report. Download the article only text, which we might do, and download the Oh, I don't know why it's split them. Maybe the tech. We'll have a look. Let's have a look while we're here. This is a learning experience for all of us. So we'll open that. That's the article only text. All right, so it's got the HTML, and down the bottom, so that's just got the article, literally the article text. Right, now that's exactly what we need to put. We want the HTML to put into this verify AI did the right thing post. So we'll go in here and we'll go Control A, Control C, and we'll paste that in there, and we'll go verify output, and we'll see what happens. All right, safe to paste check. All right, so in other words, did the AI do the right thing? Has it done what we asked it to do? All right, and it's right. You can see most of those are green now. All right, it's fixed the contextual internal links with target blank. It fixed that link. And there's still 2 duplicate URL warnings, and I can tell you that they will be the call to action Facebook. So here it is, duplicate call to action is the Facebook saying, hey, reach out, and the lead capture page. And both of those are wanted. All right. So it's no links left. It's got all the links in there. All the manual supporting links are there. The image links are untouched. All right. So it's saying you're good to go. So if we go copy verified HTML, all right, let's leave that for a moment and come back to ChatGPT. Okay, so we'll open that file and then we'll go down the bottom and see what the report says. Okay, it's down the bottom here. All right, internal linking report. Links inserted. It's put in the 2 missing links. And it gives you the text where it put them in. It says PMF, pulse, right? So that's where it's put it in. And that's the link it's put in. And this one has been put under frequency therapy. Links removed from the frequently asked questions body. All right, so it's moved them from frequently asked questions up into the main text. It says chronic pain, removed from the FAQ answer, and to the stronger final thoughts. Okay, so it's moved it up. It's moved tens up from FAQs to the tens comparison section. It's moved red light from the FAQs to the main body. Which one should you choose list? Okay, and that's obviously got red light therapy there, and that's the text it's put it under. So brilliant. That's made some improvements right there. And the existing links left unchanged, all of them, because they were up in the main body already. Approved links skipped, none. All right, because remember it skipped the EMS ones, so we're not self-linking. It says it right there. Self-link skipped, EMS, because that's the URL. Duplicate URLs removed or avoided. Avoided duplicate contextual internal links across approved targets. A 51-day challenge appears twice, and it removed the QR code generator link from the final paragraph because it was not part of the list. All right, and it was just not relevant to anything in the website, in the blog posts, and that's the correct thing to do. Okay. Supporting links left unchanged, all your Facebook, click to tweets, and blah, blah, blah. Images were left alone. Any warnings? FAQ still appears before the final thoughts. Existing link attributes were left unchanged. New inserted links were added that anyway, but all the existing links had target blank and rel no opener anyway. The anchor is PMF safe post is slightly clunky, but I left it unchanged because it was an existing manual contextual tick. Yep. So basically it did all the right things that we wanted it to do. How cool is that? So we go back to the tool itself, wherever that is, all right, and it says, where is it? It's been verified. All right, so if we go copy verified HTML, so it's gone off and said AI do this, and then it's come back and confirmed that it did. So then you come back to the post and we go Control A, Control V. You paste in the new one and then you click Save. Give it a moment to save. Once it's saved, you go over to the post and you refresh it. And there you go. It looks pretty much the same, but all the internal links, when we get down the page a little bit, where are they? All right, PMF. That's the one it added in for us, and it's done it underneath that. Terahertz was already there. Red light therapy, it moved it from frequently asked questions up to here. All right, so there's the post with all the images and everything else intact, but you click to tweet. Yep, that's still, I'm looking at the link down the bottom corner, it's still there. Is PMF safe post? It said something about that. It said it's a bit clunky, but it's there, so we left it. Red light therapy. Remember that one? It said it moved it up to the who should you choose list. Okay, and I'll skip down to the bottom because it said, because remember we had the link down the bottom for the QR code, and that's no longer there. Perfect. And this has got final thoughts above all of the frequently asked questions. Now, I tell you what, we're going to change that. We're going to go with them and we're going to go back to the visual editor. And we're going to go down to the frequently asked questions, or we could do it this way. Frequently asked questions, and we're going to go down to there, which is down to, right, and we're going to then, can we just drag it down? We can. We're going to go down to the bottom and drop it there. Okay. So now it goes, how to use EMS effectively. Then it comes down to the final thoughts, what I was saying again, blah, 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 call to action, shareable insight, frequently asked questions. Okay, they're down the bottom now, exactly where they need to be. And to be honest, I did that on purpose to see if that tool actually worked, which it did. So now I'm very happy with the way that's turned out. Okay. All the frequently asked questions are down the bottom. Below the text, there's a heading in there. We might just delete that. It's just an empty field. Brings the frequently asked questions up. We're going to click Save. Frequently asked questions down the bottom. All looks good. All right, so that's that one done. Now, for fear of making an extra long video, knowing that I've had a few things to edit out already, it's 31 minutes long. So what we'll do is I'm going to go through and finish off the blog post I've been working on last night and this morning. So if we come back here, we refresh the tool, we just refresh the page. Okay. And we go to, this is the SEO planner tool. And if you're a blogger or a YouTuber, you need to come and use this because it is brilliant. And I'm so impressed with how it's come out. It started out as a thought, and evolved into something amazing. So I'd go and check that out. So what we're doing here is we're going to put the title in there. We're going to grab the URL, which is there. I'm going to pop that in there. No, we're not. We're going to pop that in there. I'm going to pop that in there without doing the it. And we got the keyword is obviously that one. And if we go and grab the excerpt, is the meta description effectively. Go to the tool, put the meta description in there. Right, now we need to work out what, I haven't done any linking in this. I've just been writing the post. So we're going to give it room. So we want to put 30 links in there. That probably won't be, but we'll go to our blog post, and here's where we're going to work out what we want to put in there. Now this is, it's not a health post, and not a make money online post. All right. So this is free online tools. Now, SEO content planning tool, and it's got all of the other free tools. And on the bottom of that, I might put the tools category page, because that is the hub. And we might just highlight that just so I know it's there. Okay, and we'll actually go over here and we'll go right click, copy link address on the tools page. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, we're on the spreadsheet. All right, we go there. So that's that one. What other links do we need? Do we need the supporting links for the QR code? Probably not. Now these are the other free tools, which and the tools category page, which I absolutely want to link to, but I haven't created all the supporting blog posts for the SEO content planning tool yet, because I've just built all of these tools. Now I've got to flush out all the content. But as an example, the content planning tool will help you spit out all of the supporting posts that will not only rank on their own, but they'll also push the SEO content planning tool up. They'll push the categories page up, and therefore push all of the tools up in the rankings. Now I've done, as an example, the free QR code. I've done 4 supporting blog posts on that already. Not only is the QR code generator on the first page now of Bing, at least, and it'll work its way up there on Google, but I'm getting searches and impressions on these other blog posts as well. So I'm getting traffic from all 5 of those posts for that keyword, and that's also pushing up the category page, and hence it's helping push all these other ones up. In fact, some of these tools I haven't done the blog post for yet. It's just the title and the tool, and I'm already getting impressions for it. How cool is that? So just as an example of what this thing spits out, it spits out a fantastic, all-encompassing report, but out of that I've grabbed the supporting post titles. Now what I can do is I can grab the title, then I can go back and look in the content cluster thing. It's right. So there's all the backlink. This is the backlink backlog of the blog posts I've got to do to support the SEO content planner tool. If I want to go back and look at, right, what's that blog post entail, I go back into the output of the SEO content planner, and it goes through, right, there's the main page. Then it goes, this is out of the, this is all from the tool that had a whole bunch of ideas put to it. It's merged these, it's split that, it's done this, it's done that, right? And then it comes to the cluster, all right? And here's the first title, all right? That's, say, this one alone. And you come back here and it's got, right, here's what it's about. Here's the intent. Here's the cluster role. All right. This is what you want to talk about. This is why it supports the pillar page. It's not going to cannibalize or compete with the tool. Suggested internal links. You want to link to other stuff. All right. That all comes back from the SEO tool that we're doing here, right? So where were we? I just got off track. I haven't got all of these other tools to link to yet. So all I've got is that for now, which is all the other free tools and the category page. And I don't think we should really have the QR code supporting posts because they've got nothing to do with SEO content planning. So what we'll do is we'll copy those. We'll come over to the free tool. Got off track there, didn't we? Right, and we'll pop those links in there. Okay. What other links should we have? Now this is a pretty long post. Let's just keep working through this. Right, so we want to go and grab the HTML for the post. Now this is a long post. So we'll go code editor. So once you've clicked code editor, you can come in here and you go Command A, Command C to copy it. Then we come back to the tool and we paste it in there. Now this is a test to see if we've got too much to kill it, because that post is long. Okay, and we want to protect the code blocks. Okay, we want to have all those ticked. And we'll go analyze post. Okay, it says 9 approved links, 17 existing links, 2 available links, and 4 protected blocks. All right, and I can show you what they are. There's 4 protected blocks. If we go back to Visual Editor, all right, that is the tool itself is in a HTML block. There's an ad above it, an ad below it, which is custom HTML from AdSense. And then there's an ad below the YouTube embed. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 HTML blocks that need to be protected. Okay, so that's done well. And it's saying that the FAQs are at the bottom, so we don't have to worry about where it's being placed. And there's a duplicate URL somewhere. 1 contextual duplicate warning. So I wonder what that is. All right. Approved links already used. Okay, so we've already got some links in there. Approved links still available. So you've got the background remover and the broken link checker, which is correct. Self links skipped. In other words, in that list I copied there, it's got a link to itself there, which you don't want to have in the article, which is correct. There's no links discounted, no duplicate URLs detected. All right. Manual links, you've got the click to tweet links, which are okay. You've got the image links, which are okay. And obviously duplicate contextual URL warnings, right? This is where I've got the internal linking tool appears 2 times. And I think I've done that. It's up in the main body. Probably doesn't need to be in both those spots. Think about internal links, internal linking tool. So I reckon we'll probably try and remove that. All right, and there's no other warnings. All right, and it's listed off the protected blocks. This is the big test. It's the first time I've actually done that. No contextual internal links. Right, so let's generate the AI prompt. Sorry, this video is getting a bit long, but I think it needs to be for this tool because it is, you need to understand how it works. So obviously you've got the details. It gives you the links that we can put in. It tells you what we've skipped. It tells you what they've seen in the article already. Leave these links alone. Leave the images alone. Protect these blocks. The FAQs in the right spot. Internal linking rules. Don't do any of that, or do that, whichever is appropriate. Internal linking report, it tells you the output, completed article to edit, and it's got that all there. Okay, so we're going to copy the prompt. We're going to come back to ChatGPT, open a new chat, and we're going to paste this in there. I'm going to give it a moment to load. We're going to click go, and we're going to pause the video while it thinks. This is probably going to take about 5 to 10 minutes because the post is so long. We'll see if I'm right. Okay, that took 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Okay, that was less than I thought. I was thinking 5 to 10. But let's download the full report plus the internal linking. We'll open that up and we'll scroll down underneath all of that and see what the report's got to say. Okay, it says links inserted, broken link checker. Anchor text, outdated resource links, back right, placement backlog. All right, so let's put that in there. Links moved from frequently asked questions to main body, none. Okay. Existing links left unchanged, all of them. Okay. Approved links skipped, free background remover tool. Skip because the article did not contain a strong, natural, existing placement for this tool, which is probably fair enough. Self-link skipped, so it didn't put its own link in, which is good. Duplicate URLs. Removed the weaker duplicate internal linking tool link from the sentence. Okay. It's removed it from there, kept the stronger one. Avoided adding duplicate target URLs already present in the article. Sorry, I'm getting a bit croaky here. Manual supporting links left unchanged. I'm sorry, I'm going through this a bit more thoroughly because this wasn't a test one. I'm actually doing this on an existing post that I'm building. So all click to tweet, social share links were left unchanged, which is good. The existing tools page call to action was left unchanged, and the existing approved contextual links were left unchanged except for one duplicate internal linking tool cleanup note. All right, yep. Image should be left alone. Image media links detected as informal only. Yep, they were all fine. Any warnings? No protected blocks were edited. No current post self-link was inserted. All contextual internal target URLs are unique and after cleanup. Okay, inserted internal link uses target blank and rel opener, which is correct. All right, so I'm happy with all that. So what we'll do is we'll get the HTML that it spat back to us, which is long, as I said. Could have to wait 2 minutes for it to scroll up to the top. I might not be joking either. All right, this is the real test, guys, because this is a post I'm halfway through building, and I'm doing the internal linking now. Yes, I did some manually, but all right. So we'll go Control C, which is copy. We'll go back to the tool and we'll go verify output. Now I noticed that at the top I had that heading that I need to delete. So I'll just do that. Verify output. And what it comes back with is safe to paste. Ooh, all greens. All right, which is a good thing. All right, let's see what it did. It's got all the links. The image links are fine. 4 manual supporting lifts unchanged. Duplicates. All right. No contextual links. That's all okay. So it's saying it's good to go. Oh, here's the scary bit. All right, copy verified HTML. I trust my tool. Let's go. And we'll go back to the edit page. Oh, we moved it away from. We want to go back to code editor, and we want to go Control A, Control V. Okay. Now I'm just going to do a little check. Go back to Visual Editor. Oh God, it scared the shit out of me. Then it went blank for a moment. It's just because the file's so big. All right. Custom HTML edit code. That's still got that in there. Content planner tool. All right, that's still working. That's still working. Okay, so save. Fingers crossed. Give it a moment to save. All right, now let's go and refresh the page. Okay, let's make sure that the all right, we'll just put dog training in there. All right, generate keywords. It's got all dog training keywords. Let's select that one. Use this keyword. Generate titles. Dog training, dog training. Let's select that one. Oh, let's select a different one. And coming up with very good ones. All right, let's go with that one. Lock in this title. Generate meta descriptions. Let's select that one. Lock in meta description. All right, it all seems to be, well, what it spit down there. Okay. I've seen a little bug I need to fix, but yeah, it's still there. It protected that block. All right, which is fine. So, guys, that seems to have worked. The thing I need to fix isn't what we just did now. It's the coding within the tool itself. So it protected what it needed to protect. It removed the links it had to remove. It put the links it had to put in. And protected you, made sure they're all rel no open and target blank. So everything seems to work. So guys, that was the internal linking tool. Very powerful. In fact, I've just got to go and edit or check something and make sure it's okay. But, we've got a whole suite of tools. We've got the QR code, the image manipulator. I'm loving that tool. It's brilliant. It's so much time saved by using that. The background remover. And then you've got sort of the SEO flow. You've got the content planner, QR, FAQs, click to tweets, internal linking, finding backlink opportunities, checking for broken links, and there's more tools coming. So The one that I'm really pumped about that's in the progress is the YouTube script prompt creator. Because I'm a YouTuber, and that's the one thing I really struggle with is writing scripts. Okay, unless we're doing videos like this where I'm just rambling on aimlessly, but not aimlessly. So guys, if you love what we've got here, all the different tools, obviously go to the tools page, bookmark it. If you've got a blog and you love what you've got here, write a blog about it and link back to me. That would be greatly appreciated. And or reach out. Love to hear from you. So head over to the YouTube channel, and yeah, I'll see you on one of the lives, the workshops. We'll go from there. Be awesome. Andrew out.